Yo, what up? It's week 4 and I'm on a 3-game streak. Hopefully gonna chalk another one on the board with today's heat. And our op is very hungry, so let's give him something to eat. We're facing off Maddie, the Hungry Trans Femme team. And let's run down their team and then what I brought this week. So this time around, they have a Victory Star Bulbasaur, which can throw off sleep powders, especially with the wide lens. It gives it great accuracy. A Justified Aftermath Trap Pinch. I see Aftermath coming. That can Terra. And if you know Trap Pinch, know that it's keeping it 100 in its base attack stat. It can hit hard. It has a +2 priority move as well in the form of First Impression. And speaking of hit hard, Coughing, I feel like this is one of their MVPs. It has Flare Boost, so it can rock a Flame Orb or Perish Body. That way, if I make contact with one of my physical attackers, it can just make sure it's on a timer. This thing has a great move pool, in my opinion. Moving on, we have Chikorita. Toxic Debris means I don't want to touch it. No touchy effect Spore because plant-based diet. It could get pretty thick. I could see Eviolite on a lot of their team coming as well. I definitely see it on Chikorita here if it is Brock. Speaking of which, Mantike, very bulky, especially defensive. Has a pretty great move pool as well. Can do some stuff like set up a Tailwind maybe. It doesn't have access to Roost, so that's good for me. And then they also have Tingling Hair, which means, again, no touchy. Katini here doesn't have Prankster, but it has some solid abilities in the form of Solid Rock, Psychic Surge as well. Can do some annoying stuff and still be a threat. Apom has the Dark Aura, and it has stuff like Knock Off, Beat Up, Throat Chop, which could do heavy damage on top of that. Anger Point, if I crit it, it's again +6. Easy. Alright, then we have Talo here. Defiant Unseen Fist. I don't really see those abilities coming into play, but it is one of their fastest mons, and they can attack on both sides of the spectrum, throwing off a Stab Boom Burst, or just getting in and out, doing some damage. Growlithe, their other Terra Captain here, has Wind Rider, so it can benefit from the tailwinds that might get set up from either Mantike, Talo, or even Katini. It also has Steam Engine, so plus Terra, you can get to a +6 speed and wreck habit. Wind Rider, you get a +1 under Tailwind as well. And then we have Bidoof. Bidoof is God. Alright, so let's look at our team here, what we have. I have Shovers here, Terrain Extender, Electric Surge, just to combat their Psychic Surge if Brock, and I'm pretty sure they bring Psychic Surge maybe. If anything, this is there to throw away its life. Get in pretty fast and bop something as well. Next we have Frigid, Choice Scarf, Surge Surfer. I don't want to rely on Electric Surge, so I threw on Icicle Spear, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Facade. Facade's pretty fodder, just in case something like Wheezing or Arcanine wants to throw off the Will-O-Wisp. I have something to hit it with. Icicle Spear hits those that are Sash. Alright, next we have another Choice Scarfer in the form of Natu here. I got U-Turn, double Psychic Stab with Psychic Terra, and Sleep Talk. In case they want to put something to sleep, I'll just run in on this, being that I don't really care about any grass moves. And if so, I could U-Turn out of a Leech Seed. Still quite frail, but still hits hard as hell. And if they bring the Expanding Force, I could piggyback off of that and throw off a huge special attack. Next up we have Shock It. This is going to be our alumni for the day for Stunner Die Academy. I plan on getting this Mare Herb Swagger combo off and throwing off some Refrigerated Frustrations, Supercell Slams, and I get boosted in Terrain. That Terrain Extender is not really needed, but it does, help the damage stay out there longer if so. I have Protect for things such as trap pinch, maybe see what Chikorita or Kautini wants to do. It was sub at first, but I felt like a lot of their team just hits through the sub hard. Then I have Insano Saidu. This was a different set, and then I just went ahead with this randomly. I threw on Rapid Spin just to get rid of their hazards, just in case Toxic Debris go up, since I don't have Corrosive this week. Sludge Bomb hits most of their team, as well as Earth Powered. I do have Taunt for the lead matchup into like Bulbasaur, Chikorita, maybe Mantite, Kautini, anything that's not inherently offensive. Alright, and then last but not least, I have Unpleasant here with Eviolite, Bulletproof for Sludge Bomb. I have Psychic to hit things like Bulbasaur and Coughing, and just damage overall, unless they Terra Dark. This was just a pretty much a better switch in than what I had originally. I have Encore, some speed to throw off before this and that, maybe, and then Wish Protect. So, if they're hungry, let's cook them up something, and let's hop into the battle now. Okay, so back on Malamar Showdown, facing off against Maddie and their team of Hungry Transfem. I'm gonna lead off with Insano Saidu here. Let's check their Terra types. Stellar on that, pretty soft. This is in, how do I see mine? Okay. I had it like that so I can see. I can't really switch in very well to this. Granted, I don't care about this going down. What I will do is I'm going to taunt. And yeah, the Tailwind. Tailwind's interesting there. I do want damage on this. I do have a Sash, just in case, but I really can't see needing it. Let's do Sludge Bomb, see how much we get. And I do want to calc that. I'm pretty sure that's as defensive as it can be. Alright, so Sludge Bomb doing 11%, so it's likely just max HP there, so I can expect it to be Fizz Def. Oh, I did a lot more than that. Not Spazz nature then. Alright, easy done. I don't really care. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb. This can't recover. So what I will do here is I'm gonna do the fun thing, right? You switch out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna swagger again. So light screen is there. I don't care. I am very frustrated. I'm an angst little guy, and you're going down. Their debris go up, and I can no longer spin. I may have made a mistake there. However, swag. Stunner Die Academy. This is our candidate here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna protect. This likely has Aftermath and the first impression. Could even be Sash, but I'm just gonna go ahead and frustration there, knock it out. The Aftermath does give a chunk of damage. The only thing that can really maybe tank this is Coughing. Everything else should likely die. And here's the Bulbasaur. I'm gonna go with frustration again. Drop that. Unfortunately, they didn't go the right screen. And I'm gonna Supercell Slam, and I don't miss. Tangling Hair is gonna drop my speed. That might come clutch for them. Let's see. I doubt it. So at -1 speed, I still hit 198, which is faster than this. And this is going to be stronger. Let me not Terra on accident. So I'm in frustration. sludge wave over sludge bomb because more damage. And that's our game. Let me show teams. Alright, so taking a look at their team here, they did have the victory lens combo, making that sleep powder that much more prevalent. 0 attack, IV 0 speed, defense invested, sludge bomb. So very good candidate to put some sleep on my team if I didn't have electric terrain. Katini was a solid rock, and you saw that little pause on it. It did take heavy damage. Grass, boom, 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 boom for speed. I accounted for flare boost on that. I love the Destiny bomb there. That thing definitely would have taken something out. And my protect came in clutch. I did have substitute over that initially. Like Clay, unfortunately, they didn't hit the reflect. Lucky me. But yeah, this can be mixed attacking too, so that's understood. Even like Tramp Pinch, I'm glad I killed through that, because that could have been definitely trouble. First impression was there as well. They wanted to kill and Terror Blast. And then the choice specs, that is nice. Pretty dope. I love this set. Tailwind, choice specs. You don't necessarily see that coming, it just come back in. Right? Yeah, that was pretty dope. Alright, so that's our game. Stunner Die Academy. We got the kid out here, you know, showing its moves, showing its swag. Good game to Maddie. And we're on a 4-win streak. This one, I got a pretty good differential. I probably could have saved this, but I just want damage off of that. And let's keep stunting. We have about 8 more battles to go, maybe out there, and I can't wait